Today I wanted to do a mid-year check-in on my 2023 no-buy list. So kind of talk about how it's going, some setbacks, and what's been keeping me motivated. If you haven't watched my no-buy list video yet, I will link it down below so you can check it out. But I basically mentioned 7 items that I will not be buying in 2023. But the first item is costume jewelry, specifically from luxury brands like Chanel. Luckily, I still have no intention of buying any costume jewelry pieces from Chanel. I just cannot get over the quality and the price. I was browsing their website the other day looking at some new pieces for this video, and I realized that they don't even use real pearls. I don't know if it's like a new thing, like have they always been like this? But if you look at their earrings, bracelets, like pretty much any pieces with some kind of pearls in the design, they use imitation pearls. Like what? Real pearls are not even that expensive. You know what I mean? Like compared to diamonds or like crystals, they're not that expensive. So for them to use even fake ones just kind of baffles me. And look at the price. I still do think that they have really, really cute pieces out, but I just cannot justify buying any of them anymore. Including tax, these earrings are gonna be over $1,000. Like $1,000 for earrings with fake pearls just doesn't sound reasonable at all to me. Every time I saw costume jewelry pieces from Chanel in person, like they felt very underwhelming. They always look so, dare I say, cheap. Like look at this necklace. This one says glass pearls. Aren't glass pearls also like fake pearls, like a type of imitation pearls? I mean, I know necklaces are more expensive, but like this is $4,000. This is a bag around your neck, but with fake pearls. I don't get it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still think it's beautiful. I just can't spend $4,000 on a necklace that looks like it's about to like snap off with fake pearls. Unless it's a piece that really, really speaks to me in terms of the design, or it's like super special edition or something like that. I just can't. Considering my lifestyle and my personality and how lazy I can get, I tend to prefer fine jewelry pieces that I can just like put on and not worry about, which is why most of the stuff I'm wearing is fine jewelry, except for this bracelet, which is costume jewelry, but this isn't like $850, you know what I mean? So sadly, but at the same time, luckily, I have no desire to invest my money into any like luxury costume jewelry pieces. The second item was fast fashion, and this is where I have experienced some setbacks. I did buy 2 dresses from Zara, but hear me out. I have been wearing them non-stop. Every summer I go through a phase where I'm like looking for a dress just like this, in this color, and this silhouette, like everything, and I am happy to report that I have finally found it. And it was from Zara, so like what can you do? These were on clearance, so they were really, really, really affordable, and they're actually pretty good quality. I've checked the neckline, like all the hems, and they're all sewn properly, so I feel like they will last me at least like a couple years. These are really, really easy pieces to throw on. You can dress them up and down with really nice shoes, bags, or with a jacket. Like I am so in love with these pieces. I didn't expect them to be like this perfect, but they are actually perfection, exactly what I was looking for. That's why I'm not even like upset with myself for going back on my no buy list. So I'm happy to make an exception for these, but until the end of the year, like no more fast fashion, I promise. Next on the list is jeans, and no, I have not bought any, but there are 2 pairs that I like desperately want, but one of them is from Chanel. I totally missed out on them, so I don't even know if I can ever get them. And the other one, I like fell in love with them yesterday, but they're so extra. They're really, really special occasion. They're really expensive because they're from the Attico. So I can't really justify spending that much on jeans. It's also a fit that I don't ever really go for. So unless they're on like major sale, I probably won't be picking them up. Every time I want something like casual like jeans, I always kind of remind myself why I don't wear jeans anymore. I personally like leather pieces or like mini dresses, like bodycon dresses on me. I just remembered there was one that actually one of you guys told me to check out, and I did. I was really interested in them. I wanted the white denim one, but they were sold out completely, like everywhere. I couldn't even find them, so maybe it kind of worked out, because if I did find them, I probably would have bought them. However, I do want white jeans that don't look like jeans, if that makes sense. I want something that's like all white, something that looks more like white pants. I want something like that. But for now, I'm saying no to all of them. And then another setback is my next item, shimmery or glittery eyeshadow parentheses palette. So I've been pretty terrible at this because I bought so many eyeshadow palettes from Chanel and Tom Ford in the past 6 months. Some of them are gifts and some of them I bought myself, but I don't know if that makes it any better. I mean, it does make me feel a little bit better knowing that I do love all the palettes that I got and I still use them. And I think I also did mention in that video that eyeshadows are my biggest weakness when it comes to makeup, especially with any like brownie shades. I just can't have enough brown eyeshadows. So yes, I admit that I'm doing terrible in terms of eyeshadows, but in my defense, there was a new collection from Tom Ford. The whole thing was pink. I resisted buying that one because I knew the shades were not really for me. I don't want like too like orangey reddish tones anymore. So please know that I am trying. Next, we have special occasion shoes and low quality shoes. And I am actually doing amazing. I think I only bought 2 pairs of shoes this year and they're both nice shoes, but I have been wearing them pretty much like non-stop. One of them being the Renee sandals, and because of this no buy list, I really made sure that whatever shoes I buy, I am going to be wearing them, which is why I went for the flat ones over heels. And because of that, I have been getting a lot of wear out of them, which I am so proud of. And I'm just honestly waiting for this like weather to warm up a little bit so that I can wear them out a lot more. I feel like these shoes really go well with my entire wardrobe. I can literally name like 15 outfits I can wear these sandals with, and these are definitely coming with me on my birthday trip to somewhere I will be disclosing in my future videos. But yeah, I think overall I've been killing it in the shoe department. I am really asking myself like all the tough questions. How many times are you going to wear this? How many outfits can you style these shoes with? So yeah, I'm being very strategic. And the last item is scarves, and I'm happy to report that I had no desire to buy any scarves this year, partially because it's not winter yet, so we shall see how this unfolds in like October or November. To be honest, I completely forgot that scarves were even on this list, so that just shows how little interest I have in scarves. But I did want to talk about how I've been keeping myself kind of motivated throughout this no buy journey. I think having a buy list has been helping me. This is basically like the complete opposite of a no buy list, so something that I want to invest more in. So some things on my buy list are plane tickets, so any like travel plans, and then spa and facials. Every time I come across an item that I really want, instead of impulse buying it, I would think of all the things that I would rather spend this money on. Sometimes I would literally just like look up hotels, look up flight tickets and like restaurants that I want to go to, like travel to, and start planning my future travels instead, because that's obviously going to cost some money. And if there's something that I really want from a collection that's launching later in the year, I think of how much I want that and ask myself like, would you rather, you know, put that money towards that piece or buy this now? So that's been helping me kind of cross off a lot of items from my want list in my head and just like exit out of that Safari tab that I have so many of. And in my original video, I also talk about how I want to prioritize quality over quantity. So that same logic applies to the shoes, which is why I haven't really been buying a lot of shoes, and also for my clothes. So instead of buying all these, you know, like affordable pieces and like 10 of them, I just buy one really nice item, whether it's a basic or a statement piece. I just buy one thing and reach for it, because when I know I have all these nice pieces, why would I reach for something else other than from this collection of nice items? So nowadays when I look at a piece of clothing that I want, I always check the fabric, because if it's not like 100% silk or wool or cashmere, just anything that I personally prefer, then I do give up on that piece of clothing. There's actually a lot of clothes that I have given up on because the fabric wasn't really up to my standards or like my preference. And that really has been helping me buy less clothes, but really high quality pieces. I've also been keeping a list of fashion items that I buy on a monthly basis. So any like clothes, shoes, sunglasses, and bags. And that has been helping me a ton. It's a reminder of all the pieces that I got so far, how much money I spent. It's a brutal list for sure, but it's been kind of keeping me honest and aware of how much I'm spending and buying. And my last rule, I guess, is I have to make sure that I am completely in love with a fashion item before I buy it. I have to feel like I need this in my life. I cannot pass up on it because of that like sentimental value. Even if the piece isn't like the highest quality, or I don't get a lot of use out of them, or they're not like super flattering, because I'm such a huge advocate for that piece, I notice myself reaching for it. So that's kind of like what I've been doing so far. So that was it, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you're trying not to buy this year and how that's been going for you. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!